Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on where you're watching me from, how are you all doing? Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to another live stream here at Oyoyo's World. How is your day going? I believe the day has been good and I hope the day has been nothing but kind to you. So the weather today in my location is 29 degrees Fahrenheit. That means we are going to have an amazing afternoon if it's already 29 this morning. Thank you guys once again for joining me on another live stream here at Oyoyo's World. And I trust your day has been good. And if you're meeting me for the first time, hi guys, my name is Oyoyo of Oyoyo's World. Welcome to my live stream. All right, guys, what am I talking about today? I am discussing is Korra Obidi celebrates her divorce. Is divorce worth celebrating? So if you want to have this discussion with me, feel free to tag along and also make contributions to our discussion today because it's going to be very interesting. Also, I like my live stream to be conversational, so you can also contribute in my discussion today. But before I start, I want to say something here, and I'm passing the message to every one of us. If you know you cannot stand the heat, don't go to the kitchen. Why am I saying that? If you think you can come to my comment section or come to my live stream to write things, negative things about Korra Obidi, be careful because you might not like where you see your words or where you hear your words spoken. I'm saying this based on the last experience I had with one of my commenters last week. She made a comment, and the comment was analyzed by someone who is an expert in childcare services. So she did not like the comment, and she came to plea that comment, if the comment could be taken down. So please, let it sound as a lesson to all of us. If you know you cannot stand the heat you're throwing at someone, there is no reason throwing the heat because Korra Obidi has been on the receiving end of all the bashing. Likewise, her ex-husband, Justin, they've been receiving all the bashing from all of everybody, strangers, if I'll put them that way. But just a moment that you're the one receiving it, you can understand how the heat impacts. So, like I said, if you know you cannot stand the heat, don't go to the kitchen. All right, having said that, welcome back to another beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Beautiful Saturday in my end. The weather is getting so bright already, and we are grateful to God for the sunlight. Yes. Thank you for joining me, all of you. Thank you for being here. So this live stream, this title would have been discussed earlier in the week, the day Korra Obidi received her certified true copy of her divorce papers. But due to a series of topics lined up, I couldn't discuss that immediately. That's why we are talking about it today. So I'm asking my audience and also my followers, my subscribers, is divorce worth celebrating? Your opinion is highly appreciated. All right. Thank you guys for being here. To all my Facebook fans and all my Facebook friends and followers, to all of you. Thank you guys for always coming to cheer me up on Facebook. Thank you for the share on my videos. I appreciate all of them. Thank you immensely. And to my YouTube buddies, thank you guys for joining me as always. You guys are nothing but precious. Thank you guys. I love you guys so dearly. You guys are the reason why we continue to bring out content from time to time. So thank you for your encouragement. All right, welcome you guys. Paris Abu says celebration, God's protection always for Big Korra. Thank you for that, Paris Abu. Chastity said, if a person feels free or overjoyed after the chapter of their lives being closed, from hell. Yeah, I am all for it. New beginning. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Why is this a topic for discussion? Because, most times, especially where we come from back home in Africa, they don't see any reason. I'm seeing my beautiful, beautiful Olivia Chuku. Yay! Omalicha, thank you, thank you. You see, my page is now being recognized. I have big celebrities, social media celebrities joining me on the live stream. Thank you so much, Mwayoma, for being here. Thank you, guys. Please, guys, don't forget to like this live stream. And if you can share your community page or YouTube, don't forget to share as well. Thank you guys for joining me. All right. I got so excited. I lost my thought. I lost my thought for a moment. All right. So Korra Obidi received her divorce certificate, official, that's the certified copy, because after the divorce, they will stamp it to show that this is the official copy of the divorce. So she got that in joy and excitement. She came out from the court with her papers still in the envelope, dancing and sing, talking to her fans and all of that. It was like you having a breath of fresh air. Finally, this is here. Finally, this is over. So she was so joyed having received that true copy. And I know where we came from, where we all, back home in Africa. A lot of people might be like, what is there to celebrate? You just came out from a broken marriage. What is there to celebrate? What is there to celebrate? Somebody might be doubting what I'm saying, but yes, our people are definitely going to think like that. What is there to celebrate? So I'm here to ask my audience, because I need their contribution as well in this conversation, while I will be putting out my own contribution as well in this conversation. And guys, you guys know I like to drink water. So any water company out there, better sign me up for promotion, because this is free advertising. All right. Allergic to injustice. Gone are the days we die in toxic marriage. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love the tone of that. Gone are the days we die in toxic marriage. Gone are the days. Greetings from my sad sis, Timmy. Thank you for joining me today. I'm overly excited, maybe because of the celebration in my title. Maybe that's why I'm overly excited. Imagine strangers comment, more grace, more win for Big Korra. With all the evidence, it is a good thing to leave the toxic marriage. Thank you, Paris. Thank you. All right. So you can see my audience are beginning to give their opinions. So your own opinion is welcome. Make sure you drop your comment in the comment section. And in a few, I will also be dropping my link. So if you feel that you want to chip in your 2 cents, yes, feel free to jump in the conversation. So to me, divorce, especially this kind of Korra's divorce that was never done quietly. So many people divorce every day, but we don't get to hear about them. I tell you, people divorce every day, but we don't get to hear about it. They don't drag each other. People don't drag them in the process. So they do their own thing quietly, and then they enter house. But this Korra zone was like social media divorce. The first divorce statement we had came from her ex-husband. I am divorcing Korra Obidi. I went on my video, my YouTube channel. I said, no, that this cannot be, that this guy can't be joking. A professional like him, why are you coming to social media to say you're divorcing your wife? I didn't want to believe it initially. I said no, that there must be something wrong. A lot of people at the time felt it was a prank. Okay. But later on, it was not a prank. So I was like, why are you coming to tell us? Why are you coming together, online in-laws, to this conversation? So for this kind of Korra's divorce, that is social media sensational divorce, that is influenced by people, even toxic people, also join in deciding whether she was a good wife, a good mother, and or whether she was the other way. Do you understand? So this kind of divorce, in fact, you walk throwing party where you be popping champagne if you can drink. That is my opinion. This kind of divorce, social media, dragging divorce, messy as messy could be, worth celebrating. Not only is she being liberated, like she said on her live stream, but the fact that even after the whole thing, she's still being dragged up until right now that I'm talking. Some people are still deciding some people are deputizing for God, that they know who is the righteous person and who is not, who is the right and who is. They are still on her case. So with this kind of social media thing, it was celebrating. That is point number one. I will also be giving you guys other points. I think this particular kind of divorce is worth celebrating. Thank you guys for being here. Code with Samuel. Oh my goodness. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Please, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to like it by giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to share. You can share on your page on Facebook. You can share on your community page on YouTube. You can also share on your WhatsApp contact, okay? I need us to contribute in this discussion. All right. So, in the past, women, a lot of people frown at divorce, and then once you are out of your marriage, you're being tagged as being a bad wife. That's why you couldn't stay in the marriage. Being a bad woman, that's why you couldn't manage your marriage. Oftentimes, people think that managing the home is the sole responsibility of a woman. Making your marriage work is the sole responsibility of a woman. But I tell you guys, it takes two to tango. For there to be a peaceful marriage or peaceful cohabitation, there should be what? Respect for each other. There should be the parties involved, both man and woman, should take responsibilities for their actions. You don't just say, you'll be the one messing up. Because I'm a woman, I'm the one that's supposed to make my home. That is the notion. And nobody remembers anymore that for you to have a peaceful home, the effort of the man and the woman are needed to make it a beautiful home. So they don't see that it's not a man's responsibility to build her home. People even say a wise woman builds her home. You would try to build your home as a wise woman, but whereby the man in question is not interested in building that home. So no matter how much bricks you lay and how much cement you put on each bricks as you lay it, I tell you that foundation is not going to stand. Because the more you put an effort to make that marriage work by laying solid foundation, the more the man that is not interested in making the marriage work pull you down. So no matter how you put your effort as a wise woman to build that home, if there is no support coming from the other side, that foundation will not stand. So it's not one person that makes a peaceful home. It's not just a woman. It takes the action of the two adults in that relationship to make a marriage work. So gone are the days that when a woman comes out of a marriage, they will say, she of course now I have character chase her come out. Definitely don't have character chase her come out. It takes two to tango. In every relationship, if there is anything, examine very properly, evaluate very well. You find out there is always something that the other party must have done to have contributed to the failure of that marriage. So for people thinking, why should Korra celebrate a divorce? Is divorce worth celebrating? I'm here to tell you today, there are divorces that are worth celebrating. And this Korra zone is the cherry on top. This one, in fact, they should throw a divorce party. They do that in the US. Especially women that have gone through a lot in the marriage. The moment the papers are signed, dotted line, the judge stamped, the court stamped, they will throw a party telling you, now I am free. Now I can drink water and drop the cup. Now I can be able to like live because I have been suffocated for 10 years, 20 years. Now I can live. So some divorces are what's what? Celebrating. And also this Korra zone, what's celebrating times two. You can't tell me you want to divorce me. I am your husband, or you're my husband. You want to divorce me. Instead of you talking to me about it or going straight to the court to file for divorce, you brought the case to social media to decide. Telling them, yes, today I'm divorcing Korra Obidi. And then when the whole final divorce happens, I should not celebrate because I am a woman. A wise woman builds her home. You should not rejoice that you're out of the marriage. That's why our people, a lot of women, end up buying themselves, deleting them, or dying in the process because of what the society will say, or how the society looks at a woman that came out from is out of a marriage. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you're doing fine. Normal, I am doing fine. Oh, Code with Psalms. It's been a long time. Thank you for joining. It takes two to make a marriage work. It's not is not a master and slave mentality. Absolutely allergic to justice. Yes. It's not you have to obey everything I say. You have to do it this way. Allow the adult to also contribute in making that marriage work. You don't come with all the dictatorship form and expect to have a peaceful marriage. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't at all. Hey, at home with Mansa. Good morning, my wifey. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining me, beautiful. Perpetua, thank you for being here. Wanyoma, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate your presence. All my friends and buddies from Facebook, twale, to all of you. Women need to know their worth. He who wears the shoes, oh, so yes, especially Korra Zone is worth celebrating. I celebrated with her. I agree with you. If you want to give me, serve me divorce, okay, don't come to social media to say it. And then after saying it on social media, dragging my name and my reputation and everything that is left of me, then you now go, the society will come and tell you that you should not celebrate coming out from that kind of relationship. Oh no, hell no. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Honestly, it's not happening. All right. So why is divorce worth celebrating? So many reasons why people celebrate divorce. If you have been choked in a marriage whereby your words, your say does not matter, you have never been heard in that relationship, you can make contribution, you can't even air your opinion, and your opinion will be looked at as something good for the betterment of the family. A lot of people endured it, a lot of people managed it, a lot of people tried, but at some point in your life, you say, you know what? I'm done. I can't continue to live this way. I can't continue to be bruised and belated and think and then still come out to the public and smile and wear a smile as though everything is well back in the home. No. There is a level somebody will put you through. You might endure for the while. You might give the room for the person to change. You might think, okay, he or she is going to change. Let's give him or her time. And whereby that time is passing by and there is no change, there is this instinct in you, if you're still a woman that appreciates your worth, that appreciates yourself, that will tell you, you know what? I can't continue this way. This is not living. I am barely existing and I'm not living. And I believe everybody deserves to live. You deserve to have a say in your own home. You deserve to contribute in your own home. You can't be a stranger in your own home, all in the name because I want to be married. You can't. It's not what I advocate for. Whereby your opinions are not appreciated, you are always belittled with your advices. You are brushed aside as though you're nothing. There is no peace in that marriage. and you are not enjoying that marriage, truth be said, you are not enjoying it. As an adult in a marriage, your own contribution should matter. Your own opinion should matter. Your own contribution should matter. Yes, so beautiful treasure. Yes, that's the subscription part. I'm going to be making the announcement soon also. But I want to get this message off my chest before we continue other things that will be coming up in this page on Facebook and as well in the channel on YouTube. So you woman listening to my voice today, if you have not started loving yourself, this is the time. If you have not started appreciating yourself, this is the time. This is the time for you to appreciate yourself. This is the time for you to love yourself, value yourself, and know your worth. I've done several videos in the past live stream where we talked about woman, thou art worthy. Don't let anybody define you. So far, you know what I'm doing is right before God, right before human. Go for it. Don't let anybody define you. Don't. I tell you, don't. All right. So what will be my point number 2? What will be my point number 2? Why divorce should be celebrated. I've talked about the society being the define of how a woman should live her life or how a woman should be or what is expected of you and what is not expected of you. But let me tell you, if you drop dead tomorrow in that abusive relationship or marriage, the society will not even remember 1 minute of silence. If you're working before it happened, the least your office people can do for you is 1 minute of silence. Your position will be replaced within 2 weeks of your demise. So you need to be alive to live this life. You need to be alive if you have children to raise your children. You need to be alive to contribute to the society. Yes, you need to be alive. Gone are the days society will determine how you should live, how if you come out of a marriage, they will term you as a bad woman. No. You know why? The society right now, a lot of people are beginning to see things differently. A lot of people are now exposed, are now educated. Gone are the days it was a primitive society that people don't even know left from right. No. People are beginning to see there is no reason for you to remain in that torture called marriage, all because you want to do what? You want to remain married. See, I find it difficult to understand why some men could be this mean. Why am I saying I find it difficult? All my life, I've been surrounded with amazing men. My brothers are nothing but kind to me. And as God will have it, God gave me a very kind man as husband. So I find it very difficult to understand why people should be very mean to the point that they will push their wife, shovel them, beat them, talk to them anyhow, very disrespectfully. Why do you call your wife's name? I don't know. You call her names, all manner of names. I don't know. But somebody will tell me that the last time they check is still a man's word. I also want to chip in this thing here for those of us watching from the US. Rihanna, the musician, the singer, the entrepreneur, the billionaire, yeah, okay, the beautiful girl from Barbados, okay, she'll be singing on tomorrow actually for NFL Super Bowl tomorrow, and then they took to Twitter to talk trash about this woman. And among the people talking about her is the former president of the US, saying that she got, if not for her stylist, that she's nothing. She has no talent. You see, that's how Black women in this place are being talked down on. What did Rihanna do to these people? Because she has been asked to perform tomorrow. in America's biggest platform, the Super Bowl. I was reading that comment today on Twitter. I was like, wow, another shade to a Black woman. People don't understand it. It's until you walk a mile in somebody's shoes, definitely you will not understand what that person is going through. I tell you, you will not understand what that person is going through. Thank you guys, my amazing Facebook people. Please don't forget to share this live stream. Your contribution is also welcome. Don't forget to drop your comment for me. I'm going to read them here. And don't forget to join the live stream. I'll be dropping my link soon. So you can understand I was like, Rihanna, what did she do to these people? I tried to understand it. It's not making sense to me. The former president, without her stylist, she would be nothing, bad everything, and no talent. Rihanna, no talent. Imagine that. So guys, don't let the society define you. Don't let anybody tell you that you want nothing. You're not beautiful. You're this. Don't let anybody dictate that to you. Don't let. Gone are the days you stomach everything, you swallow, you keep enduring. No, our names are not endurance. We have our individual names, just like our faces are different. And our parents that gave birth to us love us. So for the fact that the society thinks otherwise is their problem. So nobody should tell you whether to celebrate a separation that nearly choked you. Nobody should tell you why should you celebrate that. Nobody should tell you that. It is pure and simple. And that's how I say it. Nobody should tell you how to celebrate your divorce, whether to celebrate or not to celebrate. Nobody should tell you that. Welcome, Priska Jume. Thank you for joining me today, beautiful lady, all the way from Cameroon. Guys, check my girl out, Priska Jume. She's telling stories that will blow your mind. Honestly, stories that when you hear some of those stories in her channel, you will like, wow, this is our generation. A lot of things are happening there. So please check my girl out, all the way from Cameroon. Thank you for joining me, beautiful. So what am I talking about today? When you find yourself in that kind of situation, in that kind of marriage, and you eventually got freed from it through divorce, you should celebrate it. Though there are some kind of divorce that one will say, I don't celebrate this. And we are going to be talking about that as well. We are going to be talking about it. There are some situations whereby you have done nothing, absolutely nothing. Maybe the man went on cheating adventure and happens to be hooked in that relationship. And the next thing, they are serving you divorce for no just reason. You feel you have lived well with this man. So what have I done to this person to deserve this kind of divorce? And the man, in a way, had treated you right. But all of a sudden, he met a side chick that will tell you, then the next thing, I want to marry the side chick. So that kind of divorce will be more painful because you haven't done anything. And this man has been kind to you until that particular point of meeting a different woman. So you might be going out of that marriage, but it's not the one that you celebrate because he has not been unkind to you. You understand? He has not been, you guys have been trying, because marriage is a difficult thing for anybody to understand. It takes two to make it work. It's not just the responsibility of a woman to make a marriage work. It takes two to make it work. Welcome, Priska, welcome. So, whereby you have had a good relationship with your husband for many years, and then suddenly he went on cheating, and the cheating hooked him, and then the next thing, you find yourself in a divorce. That is not the kind you'll be celebrating. That is the kind that will send you back to thinking mode. What have I done? What did I do? Why is this man paying me back in this way after many years of being together? After many years. What is this man working under a spell? Is there something that is beneath his action? Why? I'm going to give you a classical example here. I've talked about May Yule Dochie on my live streams in the past. I'm going to use her case as an example. She has had a marriage of 17 years. And what they portrayed in that 17 years, that the marriage was peaceful. She has never come out one day to complain to social media that her husband has not been a kind man towards her or the children. And also the man also has never on his own part said anything contrary. The man, even on their 17th wedding anniversary, celebrated the wife, saying that the wife was nothing but an amazing woman who has given him peace for 17 years, who has stood beside him to make him who he is today, raising their children in a very beautiful way. He said all beautiful things about the wife. That was less than 4 months, because that was the anniversary was, I think, October or November. And then by April, Yule Dochie made it public that he has taken a second wife, and they had a child together. So in that kind of May situation, even if she files for divorce tomorrow, it will not be a celebration, because to the best of her knowledge, she thought the marriage was working. And according to the man has always praised the wife in the public. So that kind of divorce is going to be a painful process for the woman to understand what is going on here. But that kind of Korra's divorce that was so messy, the first time the man we heard about divorce was from her ex. And the dragging, name calling and all of that. Oh my God. If you finalize such a divorce, you should throw a party. That is my opinion. All right. So I'm going to read some comment here. Njume Priska said, it really takes two understanding and compatible people to make a marriage work. Absolutely. It's not a woman's responsibility entirely. No. It takes two to tango. This man haven't always treated her, Korra, right. He shouldn't have come out publicly and dragged Korra and her children on social media the way and his followers did. That is just, you just summed everything up in one comment. So imagine the dragging. After they have dragged you for, this dragging started last year, this month to make it 11 months. The dragging started, I'm going to divorce Korra and all of that. Then after the whole dragging, you now say, after getting my freedom, at least I don't have any relationship with this man anymore, that I should not throw a party. I will celebrate. Oh, I would definitely celebrate. I will throw a party. Mountain of Inspiration, thank you for being here. Thank you, amazing supporter. Thank you for always coming to my live streams. I appreciate you. Do me well, guys, by subscribing to my channel if you're meeting me for the first time. And if you're meeting me for the first time on Facebook, please don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to share this live stream as well. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you guys. Yeah, Mountain of Inspiration is greeting everybody in the chat as well. Thank you for joining us today. So it takes two to tango. I just gave a practical example of two kind of marriages, or rather, will I say marriage that is almost getting to divorce, because May and Yule Dochie, they have not reconciled up till now. Their case came up in April last year. Very soon it will be 1 year in the next 2 months. So we don't know yet if they are divorcing or not. The least May has done was to write a letter of intent to one of Yule Dossier's second wife's best friend. So we don't know if they are going to divorce or not at this point. However, if at all they divorce in the future, that is not the kind of divorce that you'll be celebrating, because you thought you figured it out. After 17 years of marriage, what is left? You know, forever. I guess you'll be taking 17 years, forever will be next. Then this whole thing happened. So in that case, May will not be jubilating. But in a case that Korra was disgraced, embarrassed, humiliated in the public, called all manner of names, all sort of things, and even when you read her book, Korra is Life, you get more insight in what happened in their marriage. In that circumstance, such a divorce should be celebrated. Honestly, in all fairness, that should be celebrated. Hold the stream in your kitchen channel. Yeah, this stream is in your kitchen channel. Yes, Priska, I'm streaming on both now on YouTube because this one is not monetized. The other one is, so I could, keep it going and keep it busy as well. So guys, all of you watching me from behind, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you think that divorce should be celebrated, and what is your reason for celebrating divorce? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, Golden Lady, God bless you, my sister. Thank you for joining me today, Golden Lady. I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to share my video so that others can join in this conversation. All right. So I'm talking about Korra Obidi. When she celebrated her divorce, she came out with her certified copy of her divorce papers, and she was all joy, walking down the streets of Los Angeles, was all joy, laughing, cheering up. And then when she got home, she talked about it. She even danced to that. She celebrated her freedom. She said this feels like liberation for her, because right now, as she stands, she's a fully legally divorced woman. She's fully a single mother, no string attached to any man. And then based on what she has gone through and how she has been embarrassed, humiliated online, on social media, how she has been dragged, finally, I am now Korra Obidi and Korra Obidi alone. So she was all joy, celebrating that, having received her divorce certification. And then our African people, and also the very conservative people, came calling her name, what is there to celebrate and what is there not to celebrate, because those people are all out there telling you how to behave and how not to behave. And the last time I checked, their lives aren't better. I started my live stream by saying, if you know you cannot handle the heat, do not get into the kitchen. And why did I say that? Somebody reached out to me that I should please remove her, if I can, remove her, the comment on my video because of her kid's picture in that video. I now said I will, because of I said, okay, listen, I cannot change it. It's only done when you are on live stream. But this lady came on my live stream saying that Korra should stop dancing naked, half naked, that she should go get a job, that what she's doing is no job on social media. So my co-host, who is also a content creator, digital content creator, he runs a podcast, a business podcast, now gave the lady a classic reply. Gave the lady a classic reply, and the thing started going viral because, sometimes if you know your comment, you're not proud of your comment. Don't put it down because you don't know where that comment is going to get to. This thing started going viral. She came pleading in my comment section that I should please take that it was her opinion. She did not mean any hate. That her profile picture are her kids, and then that's why I now said, okay. I replied her comment. That's what I'm looking at here. Hey guys, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. YouTube user, yes, it should be celebrated, especially if it's detoxes and it gives you peace of mind. Thank you for this contribution. I really appreciate. Thank you, Linda Nenya, all the way from India. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, Mimi Imelda. Thank you for being here all the way from Germany. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, guys. So the person saw that particular comment, she made a comment on my live stream, I think on Thursday, saying that Korra Obidi should go get a job, that what she's doing is not job and all of that, you know. So I read out the comment, just like I read comments here. You can see this particular new comment is being pinned while I'm talking. So I had a host, a co-host in that particular live session. My co-host gave a classic response to this woman. And then she wrote me, "Hey, Mama, please, can you remove my name from the reel? I just gave my opinion, no hate. I don't want to be involved. I just participated." There is my child picture appears on my name. If you can cover it, if I can, just the way this pin here, if I can cover it on a live stream that had ended. And I said the features cannot be removed. It's only available during the feature to remove it is only available during the live stream. I cannot remove it, unfortunately. However, the only thing I could do is to take down my video. So give me some time. Let me see what I can do. In addition, there is no harm on the profile because it was only there for a few minutes. So I tried to explain. And I went back to the profile and I saw that her profile was actually her kids that were on the profile. So I now went back to my video that was already gathering views on Facebook. I went to my video and I took it down just because of the children, because I stand for kids. I advocate for children. I have kids myself, and I wouldn't want kids to be, put in any danger in any form. So I now replied her, I said, "I have taken down my video just because of the children. I hope this will teach us a lesson, all of us, that words travel very fast and we should be kind towards one another." And I believe after that, she might be very careful when she wants to write comment on people's live stream in the future. You might think, yeah, I can type with my keyboard, my fingers are the fastest, I can say whatever I want to say. You don't know where that thing will get to. You don't know how viral that particular word will go to. So let's be kind to one another. People came, what is there for Korra to celebrate that you're now a divorcee and you're celebrating, jumping up, wanting people to clap for you? What is there for her not to celebrate? If you have been called the kind of names that they call that lady, the moment you get your divorce certificate, you'll be jumping up. I tell you, life is practical. And until we start fitting ourselves in other people's shoes, to be able to empathize with them rather than sympathize, then we'll not be able to understand what they are going through. If you think it's so easy for Korra, it's not easy for her. That lady is barely trying to survive every day she goes live. She tried to talk to people. US is very lonely if you don't have family. She's trying to be engaging her time with people because she believes in as much as a lot of people don't like her, there are still genuine lovers of this lady. So her celebrating her divorce is celebrating freedom. I wish Osinachi of the famous Ekweme song is alive today and a divorcee. Of course, I will make sure that I contribute in making her divorce videos going forward viral. I'm gonna share those videos, assuming she had the opportunity to go through divorce, celebrate divorce, and do what on her life today. I would have celebrated as a divorce singer. Gone are the days the society should label you on how to live because you are out of a marriage. It's not until your life is being taken in that marriage that you know what you deserve to live. If it's not working, find your happiness, find your peace. And if it's a toxic one, celebrate it after it's over. Yes, celebration is for the living, it's not for the dead. Celebrate it while you are alive. So there is no reason for Korra not to have celebrated her marriage, her divorce. There is no reason. There is no point calling her all manner of names. No, it doesn't make any sense. You don't stand to gain anything from it. Let me take a sip. Yeah, creative. Honest, that woman, yeah. People use their children's picture to hide behind on social media. I was using my grandkids' picture to promote their adventures. I took down a YouTube that the mother shouldn't have done, that the mother shouldn't have done. You see, this lady came on my live stream, made a comment, and my co-host responded classically, and she didn't know that, after the live stream, you can actually trim a video and make it a shorter version so that people can also come to watch the video. She came back telling me that she did not mean any hate. I said, okay, fine. I'm going to give you benefit of doubt. And for the sake of your children, I took down that reel on Facebook. I don't care if I don't make money from it because everything is not financial to me. I am passionate about women. I am passionate about children. And I'm passionate about everyday survival, people that make effort to live, make effort to be well, make effort to contribute their quota to the communities, to the society. I am passionate about those. And for the girl child, I am extremely passionate about a girl child. So because of the children, I took down the video. So why am I bringing it here? People should be careful when they write comment because oftentimes Facebook will send me notification that I don't respond to my comment. Which of them am I going to respond? A toxic one? I am full of positivity that I don't have time for any negative stuff. So when I read those things, I wonder what goes on in their minds, how their brain work, how they function for being so negative towards somebody they've never met. It's a different thing that I know you and we had issues together in the past and I can trash that. But it's entirely different that I don't know you. Maybe I met you on social media and I'm coming to say horrible things about you. So when I read those kind of comments, I was like, you know what? No, I'm too positive to engage in such. So I just walk. Hi, Evelyn. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Yes, she appreciates. She just responded to me that she appreciates. She just responded now that she appreciated the fact that I've taken down the video. True. Thank you, Rosa. If you're listening to my voice now, thank you for understanding that words travel fast. We don't know where our words could get to. So before you say something negative about somebody, think about it. What if my utterance is going to go viral and people are going to start seeing me differently? Then that will guide you on things you say tomorrow. All right. Creative Rice said, right, the mother should have taken her kid's picture off social media. I know. I could have asked her to do that, to take the picture, but it will still not remove it from my own live stream. So I just wanted to protect those beautiful kids that she used for her profile picture, because the world we live in, some people might not remember as an adult saying, in as much as we called her name several times, they will use those pictures to say all manner of negative things. So based on that, I took down the video. Okay, she did that to her children. Absolutely. Thank God for your integrity, because the mother failed her children. Thank you so much, Creative. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. This world we live in is a very small place. It's global. It's global. No matter how we think we are very far from each other, social media these days brings all of us together, kind of in a very small circle. We can relate to each other from all parts of the world. I have people from Australia watching me. I have people from South America and Europe, Africa. So the world is global. The world is small right now. So let us learn lessons from things happening around us. Let us be guided by the kind of word and the kind of things we say about people. Because you know what? The life itself is stressful. Life is painful. And like I said, if you cannot handle the heat, you don't have any business being in the kitchen. Whereby you cannot handle the same of criticism that you put out for people, don't criticize people. Because when they throw you that kind of shade, you might go to your pillow, soak your pillow at night, crying, and asking why, what? Honestly. I know, Priska, just a few content creators would, yes, that is true. I've not even, just very few content creators that could take down those videos. That is a fact. That is pure fact. I did that out of the graciousness of my heart. I don't want anything about children. I'm very particular about kids. The things that I'm passionate about, if you don't know now, know it today. When it comes to women, I am very, very passionate about that. When it comes to kids, I am very passionate about that. Girl, child, oh my goodness, I have girls. I'm very passionate about that. So based on that, I had to take down the video. Korra was celebrating being free from the abuse mentally, physically, verbally. She had enough. After the birth of Athena, she got stronger to protect herself and the children she wanted out. Yeah. Even from the divorce document, it was Korra that finally filed for divorce. So she wanted to end it all. She's no longer interested in making it work, because when the guy was doing all those on social media, telling the world, I want to divorce Korra, she was on her knees 3 days after she gave birth to her second baby. She was on her knees, crawling, begging. Her father called, her sister. All of them were begging this man, take this thing down from the internet. Take it out from internet. Try and see how you can work your relationship with your wife. The guy did not stop. It was name calling upon name calling, things upon things upon things, and finally it's all over. And guess what? The girl is celebrating. Now they came back again to tell her not to celebrate. Is that one not juju? You are truly amazing host. I know. Thank you so much for understanding that. Yeah, I need the views to grow my Facebook channel, okay? But I had to take that video down just for the sake of children. I really had to. Not because of the commenter, for the children. I had to. I just received her book in the mail today. Hey! You are going to be a fact. I don't want to say wow, because it's either you tear up or you are shocked reading the book, or you start imagining how she was able to deal with the whole thing. But you're going to have a good read, easy read, simple, easy flowing, everyday language, nothing ambiguous, nothing difficult. You are going to be surprised what you're going to hear from Korra's book. I tell you, I read that book 3 times because at some point I said, no, that did not happen. No. How could she have endured this? No. What was she thinking about? I went back again to make sure that I understood it perfectly. And when I was done reading the book, I read the book from 2 a.m. the first time. When I finished reading it, I just sat on my bed staring at my husband while he was sleeping. And I was saying in my mind, Father, I thank you for my husband. I thank you for an amazing man that has never used his mouth to call me names. That have never, I was just, everything I read from that book that was against what I have been experiencing, I started appreciating God from that moment. Honestly. If you have not gone through a bad relationship, you will not understand something that the person in that kind of situation is going through. It's until you walk a mile in their shoes, then you'll be able to understand. All right. He kept shouting on social media he wanted a divorce, but he did not expect Korra to actually do it. Yes, he never had money to pay for divorce. Korra paid for it. Goldin. Oh, Goodin. Sorry, Monica Goodin. Honestly. Yeah. He was shouting it on social media when the girl said, you know what? I can see this marriage is not redeemable anymore. I cannot be able to work on it. There is no magic wand to, swipe through for the marriage to be restored. Fine and good. She went in and filed. She was the petitioner in that divorce. I was able to get the divorce document. I was like, wow. When I got it, let me even okay, this one is not it. Okay. The divorce document showing Korra where it is the petitioner. I don't know how many of you that can say it. So, attorney for the petitioner, Chuku Fumnanya Atina Anita Dean. That Korra is the petitioner. So, she was the one that did the legal thing. She did the work. She walked the walk, not just saying it, but you have to walk the walk when you say it. Agreed. This is wisdom and creativity, and yes, absolutely. So you see, a mountain of inspiration is concurring with the creativity and unique expensive. All right. A sleeping dog is better than a dead lion. Yes, so Treasures Gist. Guys, if you don't know Treasures Gist, please, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see her videos, her 2 videos. Click on that video, go to her channel and follow her. Do me favor by doing that, guys. She is one amazing and supportive lady that you will definitely like her page. If you love trending gist, you love her page. Thank you, Treasures Gist. And if you want, you can just type her name, Treasures Gist. There is an S after the treasure. And follow her on Facebook. Please do me that. Do me good by following her on Facebook. I really appreciate all of you. So, to be honest, I'm really scared to start reading. Oh, I know. The first page, in fact, Korra is a strong woman. I don't even know how she does some of the things she do. She's a strong lady because from childhood, that girl has gone through a lot. But just go ahead and read it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Go ahead and read it until I have my day off from work to start reading it. Go ahead and read it. You will enjoy the book, honestly. You will. Thank you, Monica. Noted. I will follow her. Thank you so much for following Trending Treasures Gist. Thank you. See, summon the courage to read that book, okay? Just summon the courage. It's an easy read. You can finish it in 3 hours. If you don't have anything to do for 3 hours, yes, you can finish it in 3 hours. Trust me. It's an easy read, very interesting as well. A lot of things that will make you cry, a lot of things that will encourage you, so many lessons to learn on how to watch out for your children, how to advise your teenage girl that is going into the university, and even in relationships, so many things to learn. That's why I call the book as a book of lessons. There are a lot of lessons to learn from Korra's book, so that our young girls out there, young women, should not make the same mistake, okay? She wrote the book for her kids to be able to understand what happened and also not to make her mistakes. So it's a good read. All right. So I've given us today a few points while I think Korra should celebrate her divorce because she was dragged, and also she's no longer living in terms of how the society should define a woman. Somebody on Facebook wrote something beautiful that I really enjoyed. I hope I can be able to trace that name again. She wrote something very amazing. Oh, I might not find it again on Facebook, but if I find it, I'm going to share that on my Facebook page for you guys to read as well. There are a lot of people, in summary of what that write-up meant, a lot of people are afraid to even live their lives, yes, because they don't want the society to look at them as that courageous person, as that woman. They're hiding behind the society, but Korra is defying the society, being her own woman, being her own person, living in her own terms. There is no fakeness in what if she goes to thrift store to buy clothes and she will tell you, I bought this clothes from a thrift store and that is what I'm going to wear. She's living her everyday life in America. For a young African woman to come out and say she was sexually abused is not easy at all. Some African countries have RAP culture where women can't report such. I tell you, Monica, when you read that book, if you start reading that book, at some point you start feeling shocked. What? Why did this happen to her? Why did her friend betray her? Why did this? What, you just be, you feel with mixed feelings, a lot of emotions will just be busting out from your mind. But at the end of the day, you find out the reason why she wrote the book and the very reason why she goes live on a daily basis. She goes live more than 2-3 times a day, but I tell you, you find the reason why she does all of those. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I have another comment here. Some of us have amazing husband, but for the fact that they don't do somehow chores, we complain daily. I hope after reading or listening to her story, we can begin to appreciate our husband. Hey, praise God, praise God, praise God. After reading that book, if you have a good man at home, you just be there, just go before God and thank God. At least that man is not calling you that you're, I don't even want to use those words in my live stream because my kids might grow old tomorrow to watch their mother's live stream on Facebook. They will say, Mommy was saying this kind of words. They are bad words. They are words you don't say in my house. They are words my kids can never say. So I can't even bring myself to say those words. I'm trying to be very careful with what I put out there. So if your husband is not calling you those names, I tell you, sit back and thank God for that kind man. Because some people are not having it. 5% of what you're enjoying, they don't have 5% of what you're enjoying from your husband. 5% they don't have. So if you find yourself in a situation whereby your husband honors you, he respects you, please, please appreciate God for that kind of man. Hey, see my beautiful Chimezoma. Hey, my darling, it's been a long time. I haven't been very, very active on Oyoyo Ndoki's kitchen. So that's why you don't see me. So sorry, sis. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Robinson, for joining me today. I will also follow her. Thank you so much for following Treasures Gist on Facebook. Thank you, amazing people. Thank you, guys. So today I'm talking about Korra Obidi celebrated her divorce. Should divorce be celebrated? Let's discuss. This is coming based on the comments people are making. Why is she celebrating her divorce? That it was her bad behavior that led to the divorce in the first place. What is there to celebrate and all of that? And guess what, guys? Most of those people making those comments on Facebook are female. Yes, you heard me. They are female. And if you do an X-ray in their own lives, you find out that they have a lot of cockroaches in their cupboards. They have a lot of skeletons as well in their cupboards. You understand? But they are here telling Korra there is no reason for you to celebrate your divorce. There is nothing to celebrate actually. Guys, there is nothing to celebrate according to them, that Korra should not be celebrating her divorce. But I'm here to bust everybody's bubble because I think she deserves to celebrate. Such a messy divorce deserves some champagne if you can drink one. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook if you're yet to do so. And don't forget to do what? Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel on YouTube as well. And also on Facebook, guys, you can send me stars on Facebook. Yes, my channel qualifies for stars. And I want to also use this opportunity to say that I'll be doing some live stream based on women experiences in marriage and also surviving overseas or after being divorced. Those are the things that will be coming up in my live stream in from next week. Those are the things I'll be discussing. And I'll be having some guests as well. I'm trying to do some adjustments. So this is like some of announcement. I'll be having some guests that will come to share their experiences, what it was for them when they were going through, bad relationship or bad marriage, and what survival was for them when they finally left that kind of marriage. So those are the things you'll be looking out for in my Facebook. And also, guys, my Facebook also has subscription right now. Yeah. So if you want to support what I'm doing here, kindly subscribe to my Facebook page is $4.99 for the subscription fee. Kindly support what I'm doing here. When I left my NAC, that means narcissist, after nearly a marriage, after nearly of, I guess she wanted to put the, okay, let me see if I read it right. This is coming from Uso. Uso said, when I left my, I guess, narcissist husband after many years of marriage, he turned friends on me. 3 years down the line, they are coming to their senses like Korra. I celebrated mine. Believe me, I'm not just existing, but thriving. 6 years after, I'm still celebrating. Hi! Ooh! This one enter body. Oh my goodness. 6 years after, she is, not only was she celebrated, that she is thriving. Because when you're in a bad relationship or bad marriage and it's suffocating you, you're not actually living, you are existing, because you still breathe fresh air every day. So you are existing until you come out from a bad marriage. That's when you know, wow, that life is really beautiful. That freedom, that liberation you have, that freedom you get. So look at someone that went through a bad marriage. She said that before she was just existing, but right now she's thriving. 6 years after, she's still celebrating. This is a survivor talking. So for people saying, what is there to celebrate? A survivor is speaking right now, telling us that she's still celebrating 6 years after marriage, after divorce. So for people wondering what is there to celebrate, if you have never been in an abusive relationship, you will not understand it. Until you walk a mile on somebody's shoes that have been in that place, then you will be able to understand it. She said nearly 10 years of marriage, you can understand. So in that almost 10 years of marriage, only God knows how she managed to live in that 10 years. Only God can actually say that. Every day she wakes up, she'll be asking herself question, when is he going to be better? When is this man going to see me in a positive light? When is he going to respect me? When is he going to honor me as his wife? When? You keep trusting God, believing that tomorrow is going to be a changed person. Maybe you even try to go into therapy session, try to do all of those to see if the marriage will work. And still, nothing changed. Take a walk. Because I don't want to come here and start crying again that somebody, hey, that person could have lived, but she passed in that marriage. Take a walk to live so that you can thrive. You can rediscover yourself and find out that there is so much more in this life than what you were seeing before. Take a moment, think deeply, find your inner strength, summon on the courage to live. Don't let the society define for you how you should live your life. And the so-called people that will come, why are you coming out of marriage? A wise woman makes her home. That wise woman might continue to build, laying foundation with bricks and cement, thinking that, yes, one day that man is going to change. One foundation on the other, putting cement on it to make sure this foundation is solid. And the party involved in that marriage will come and be kicking down that same foundation you're trying to build. I tell you, a time will come, God will grant you the grace to take that walk that will lead you to freedom, so that when you are alive to tell your testimonies, people will see the reasons why you left. But if the person is 6 feet down below earth, you cannot tell your stories anymore. They say the dead can never be woken up to speak. The least you can do is to exhume the body and you get skeletons. Skeletons don't talk. It takes you to have breath in you to talk. Live, be alive to share your story. It is worth celebrating when it's full of deceit, disrespect, compatibility is zero, and if fight and suppression is included, please kindly walk away and celebrate your freedom. One. This is the truth. The fact of life is worth celebrating when there is no respect, when there is deceit all over, when you guys are not even compatible at all, when it is always filled with fight. Today, one fight will come up, tomorrow, another one, the next day, you're not even sure of when you're waking up in the morning, you're like, maybe you're waking up from your children's room because you guys couldn't stay in the same bed anymore. You're waking up with that fear. I don't know what I will do today. It will be trouble. You're not living. You're barely existing. So for anybody coming to tell Korra that what is there to celebrate, I will tell you, there are so many reasons why she should celebrate. For the fact that she will not be called all those names they call her. If you read Korra Obidi's Korra's life book, you see the names yourself. At some point, her first daughter picked one of the words and she recorded it in her book. That was her daughter's 100 words. That was what she spoke. So you can understand the torture. You can understand the pain. And then somebody will say there is no need to celebrate. I beg, throw champagne and throw party if you know how to drink champagne. I'm a survivor too with toxic relationship, but God provided to me with my 5 kids. God brought me to a foreign land with my 4 kids. Okay, driving, doing big project back in Kenya. Wow. See, Imelda, this story you said here, I have a friend. She ran for her dear life. When I mean her dear life, this girl will call me with, video calls, crying with black eye. Her children will worry and mommy, stop crying. I will just be on the other end receiving the call, crying with her. At some point, I said, see, mama, I won't tell you to walk out of your marriage. You need to make up your mind on what you want. But the thing I will tell you now, maybe you need to go and stay with your family so that you don't get beaten again when he comes back. In front of her children, this man was giving her boosts all the time, punches all the time. I did not see that black eye once. She sent pictures of her bruised body everywhere. It got to a point I was like, I say, do you want me to call your parents to come and get you out of the house? At least go stay with your parents for now. Let everything cool down. Eventually, that lady summoned on courage and she ran for her dear life. She ran all the way to a foreign land. When she ran, she did not even tell me she ran because she felt if they started looking for her, maybe the husband will also reach out to me. So this lady ran out this happened in Nigeria. She ran out from Nigeria and went to a foreign land, did not communicate to me. She was still chatting with me once in a while. She said, I said, how are you guys doing? She said, they are doing better. They are fine. But she didn't want to tell me that she has disappeared. So until when she felt comfortable to talk about it, the moment she told me that where she was, I say, at least the country where you are now, you're protected. No man is going to hit you. And if they do, they have laws that will work with you. Let's take it 4 years down. Imelda, I'm responding to you 4 years now. How God provided for that woman and her 3 children, I don't know. God sent strangers, made them comfortable, and now she is regularized in the country where she is. Her kids are thriving. She is alive. I don't see black eyes anymore. I don't see her kids crying trying to wipe her tears anymore. So I tell you, people don't know when we say these things, is it that we've seen people went through it and they survived? because I'm more after survivor than hearing a bad story that the person passed. Just like the case of Osinachi, the famous Ekweme singer. When that happened to her, I was like, because of what the church will say or what the society will say, this woman endured until she passed. I don't want to see that story anymore going forward. No woman deserves to go to heaven or hell like that. No woman deserves that. Whew. Thank you so much, Imelda, for sharing your story. I really appreciate this. I really, really do. Korra has every right to celebrate. This girl went through a lot with this man. She married down, in my opinion, because she is a very talented person. Absolutely. She is very, very talented. She is very, very talented. You know, somebody was saying in a live stream that I watched yesterday, she was also talking to fellow women and saying that once you fall in love, with this thing they say you fall in love, that love is blind, that truly love is blind. And when you're telling a woman that is in feeling that way, there is nothing, no amount of preaching you're gonna say for the woman to see clearly until that scale of blind love falls out of her eyes before she'll start seeing things differently. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you guys, amazing people. Have a nice weekend, sis. Bye to all. Thank you so much, Chime. Thank you for your contribution. I really appreciate. Beautiful. Thank you so much. God bless you. Real good. Oh, yes. I really like to encourage someone with my testimony. I went through hell, but God is good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But God is good. You're thriving, you're living, you're happier than you were. And God will continue to pull every string for you to make things beautiful because He is God. I tell you, because He's God. Korra is blessed. God is for her. No human can bring her down. Absolutely. Absolutely. People don't understand it when women are talking in this form. They just don't understand it. They don't understand it. Until you walk a mile in someone's shoes, you will not understand what that person had gone through or what the person is going through. My children and I are German citizens. Yes, so Ooh, yes. So I love your testimony, Imelda. I really love your testimony. Your testimony is worth sharing because you know what? It's going to encourage a lot of women out there. It's going to strengthen them to know that they can survive. Because somebody will say, how is she going to survive with 4 children? That's the first question. Where would she go? Of course, the man might be saying, where would she go with 4 children? How is she going to survive alone with 4 children? But I tell you, anybody saying that is just being human, but they forget the fact that God is still God. When He wants to do something in your case, He goes all the way out to prove a point. And that's why He's God. I'm so happy for you. And you know what? You are going to continue to thrive. You're going to continue to excel. Your life is going to continue to be sweet and beautiful. And your children will be blessings to you. There will be nothing but blessings. They are going to contribute to the community. They are going to contribute to the world at large. Their names will be heard. Among their peers, they are blessed. So when you look at yourself and look at your children, you tell yourself, you know what, God, you can't stop amazing me. That's how I talk to God sometimes. I'll just say, you know what, God, you can't stop amazing me. You're nothing but good. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me today, all of you. I really, really appreciate all of you. Thank you immensely for the contribution. You guys are simply amazing. You guys are simply amazing. So next time, if anybody is going to ask the question, why is Korra celebrating? I hope they will get to watch this video to see why Korra should celebrate. There are reasons for her celebration. If not for anything, if they don't see any reason why that lady should celebrate, let them understand that the way she was humiliated online, 3 days after giving birth, the man said he was filing for a divorce. If that is not enough humiliation for anybody, I don't see what would. And when you read Korra's life's book, you'll be able to understand that it actually started the day she gave birth. The day she gave birth to the second baby, that was when the guy started. 3 hours after she gave birth, it was chaos. I remember when I gave birth to my last child. You know, after the whole thing, they cleaned the baby, they would take the baby to the nursery. I was still trying to get myself in the labor room before I was moved. I gave birth in the hospital. Korra was a home birth. Before I was moved to my, room, I was still trying to gather myself. So when I read that book and I started processing, I started putting myself in Korra's position. 3 hours after you gave birth, somebody's already there saying all manner of bad things to you. You haven't even finished suffering from pain. I remember it was natural birth. She didn't even use epidural to kill the pain. So you're still suffering from the pain of the push and all the muscles that you stretched, trying to still get your hips to align in position, but somebody's there rubbishing you already. Tell me if that is not enough for you to celebrate this divorce. You that is saying, why is she celebrating? Tell me, if you're a mother or you have given birth, even if you're not a wife, if you have a child, you went through labor, painful labor, natural birth, 3 hours after, then 3 days after they took away your child, a child that is suckling, and you tell me I will not celebrate being out of that man's life. Oh, hell no. I will throw a party. I don't drink, but I will buy champagne. That is it. You're such a kind and encouraging person. God bless you for all you are doing to encouragement. Thank you so much. Thank you, Riggs. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. So for anybody here thinking that she could have gone to hide her face in shame because she's now a divorcee. Ooh, we should be shaking while she was celebrating. Think again, please, and find something else to talk about. And for people bullying Black women all over the place, let them be. Rihanna has a big show in the US tomorrow, and it took the likes of former American president to drag Rihanna that she got no talent. Just to tell you that people who hate on you, no matter how good you are, they're hating on Korra because of the guts she has. Always coming online. No matter how good you are, people will still hate on you. But don't let the society define you. You woman listening to me, you young lady out there, don't let the society define you. No. Don't give them that privilege to tell you that you look ugly. According to the former president of America, Donald Trump said, Korra, if not for the stylist, that Rihanna, there is nothing good about Rihanna. That means she's not beautiful. She got no talent. Can you imagine that? So when you wait for the world to define you, and then you now believe or accept their definition of who you are, you have missed it. Completely missed it. So don't let the world define you. Don't let the world tell you, yes, you are not supposed to come out of your marriage because you're not supposed to celebrate divorce. Don't. The world should not define you by all standard. They should not, because you know what? They can't determine your happiness. If you give them the privilege to determine your happiness, then you have failed. Don't let them. Don't give them that privilege to tell you how to live, when to be happy, when not to be happy, when to celebrate, when not to. Don't. And for those thinking, cussing Korra, yeah, you are now a divorcee, why are you celebrating? I tell you, she has every reason to celebrate. Every reason to celebrate. especially when you have gone through a very bad divorce like her own. And you think that divorce is over, that everybody will go their separate ways and mind their businesses. No, they are still dragging her up on just right now that the two of us are talking. They are still dragging her. So don't let the world define you. Don't let the world choose for you. Don't let the world tell you what to do. Okay. I gave examples of the divorce that could be celebrated and some that could not be celebrated. And I asked my audience to tell me what they think and whether Korra celebrating her divorce was the right thing. And everybody was on the same page saying yes, when you are going through a very toxic relationship or marriage, if you come out of it, it's like freedom. And people gave their personal experiences here. I have Imelda that shared her story. I have Uso that shared her story. She said that she's not only thriving, that she's thriving even 6 years after divorce. So the thing is that oftentimes we want to tell people's story, but no, you cannot tell. I can't tell Imelda's story better than her. She went through the pain herself. She knows exactly what she went through in that marriage. So she's sharing her story is authentic. But Korra shared her a story. People still are doubting her story, that is not verified, is not true. What else is there for you to verify? She shared her story. She said, my own side of the story. If you think it's not true, then tell the ex-husband to tell his own side of the story. I can't tell Korra's story better than Korra. I can't. So people should learn to watch what they say. Learn to be kind with your words. If you don't have any kind word to tell to someone going through pain or struggling or trying to survive, just walk and pass that channel. Don't even click. The world is in pain. A lot of people are going through a lot of things right now. Look at what is happening in Turkey and Syria. That part of the world is bleeding. They are crying. Look at what earthquake did there. The world is going through a lot. People are going through emotional stress all the time. Be kind with your words. Be kind. It doesn't harm to be kind. Trust me, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Hey, I'm getting a call. Let me see if I'll answer it real quick. Real quick. Guys, give me a second to see if I can answer this call real quick. Let me see. Guys, please give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody called me. I needed to take the call to tell the person I'll call them back. Korra doesn't look like what she's been through. Absolutely, she doesn't. After reading her book, you start seeing her in a different form from her childhood up until her adult, and she's still experiencing that. People are still calling her names, calling her names. If there is no story or lesson you have learned from Korra's book or Korra's story, please change topic. Okay, change topic, because the reason why I haven't done the book review, I really want people to buy the book, because I'm going to do a review and I will take it in 4 phases. Okay, I will take it in 4 phases and it's going to be happening here in the channel. But right now, let people buy the book, read the book, so that when we come to talk about it, those that have read the book will also chip in their own 2 cents in the conversation. Mommy said Donald Trump is mad because Rihanna called him out. Rihanna, who is almost a billionaire from her hard work, he said she has not done that. When I saw that, I was like, I said, if you read the comment that came after, they said that the Trump is angry because Rihanna is now a billionaire and he's no longer a billionaire. That's why he's attacking her. Anyways, people are demanding Korra verify her story and what she went through. Honestly, Justin and Flora already verified what she's saying. Justin should verify his lies. He has no proof of to anything he said. Absolutely. I don't even know why they're asking her to verify her story. It's her story. They were never part of their lives. It's her story. Assuming her daughter was about 9, yes, her daughter could talk. Even in court at 7, you can give testimony, guided testimony in a very private section. But because the kids are toddlers, they can't say anything. June cannot even remember what happened when she was born, when she was 1, 2, 3, and all of that. So they don't have people to testify. The only people that could testify will be her therapist or people that they've taken counsel to when they were going through those situations in the marriage. Those are the people that will testify. Rihanna told him off. Trump is something else. Sorry about I understand. Honestly, I didn't get the part of Rihanna's story. I didn't get that part. I might go to social media to see what Rihanna's respond or what Rihanna said to him. I would want to really read that. The guy is so funny. Honestly, the guy is so funny. So I don't even want to talk about it. You would think some of these bloggers lived in Korra with Justin. Yes, that is. There was I don't want to call the lady's name here, but everybody already knows who the lady is. When you listen to the way she talks about Justin, you think she was a party to the marriage or something like that. I was like, wow. So you knew all of this about this lady and all of that. I was like, wow, wow. But anyways, guys, I'll be running up my live stream today. It's gonna be a very busy day for me. Hi, True Crime with Vanessa, beautiful lady. Thank you for joining me here. Why are you not coming in with trending gist, guys? My trending gist lady, she's also on Facebook. Please, please, please do me well by following trending gist with Octavia Korra. All right. So guys, yeah, my live streams are usually 2 hours, but I'm already 1 hour 33 minutes gone. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all the way to 2 hours today. But let's see how it goes. Thank you guys for being here. Honestly, thank you guys. She said, it was a spray paint on a car and he never forgot. Okay, I saw that part. I saw that one. The way this man fights on social media, you think he's a toddler, no, rather a teenager fighting. That's exactly what you think. You think he's a teenager fighting on social media. Then come to think about that, he's a former president of the United States of America, engaging in those kind of exchange of words. You're like, wow, wow. So he is one of the people that believe women should be talked to anyhow. He talks to women anyhow. That's why it will be easy for him to call Rihanna name, saying that if not for the stylist, that the girl, everything is bad. Rihanna is a beautiful woman, any day, anytime. She's a beautiful woman. And not only is she a beautiful woman, she got talent. Not only is she's a successful business woman. She's a billionaire in dollars, not billionaire in naira, billionaire in dollars. So trending gist with Octavia. Thank you so much. Thank you. So guys, catch my beautiful friend trending gist with Octavia Korra on Facebook as well. Follow her Facebook page. She talks about anything trending gist. She made so many videos and live stream about Korra as well. Please cheer my girl up, support her as well. So I'm going to round up in the next 10 minutes. I'll be done for today's live stream, and join me again on Tuesday, God's willing, Thursday and Saturdays. And then going forward, I'll be having guests on my live stream. They're going to come there to share their personal experience and also encourage women out there who might be going through some similar experiences. So join me. I'll be hosting my guests on the shows going forward. We'll be doing it like that. And I'll also, have other guests as well join me to lend their own voices. Um, Having said that, if you have a story that you want to share to encourage other women, please inbox me on Facebook, okay? On Facebook, you might be my guest if you want to share your story to encourage women that are going through abusive marriages or single mom out there trying to survive. Inbox me so that we can be able to fit you in our schedule and you come and tell your story. I've had amazing people today in the live stream, the likes of Imelda. She shared her story. I have Uso. If you guys are still here and you want to share your story for the world to hear and how you were able to survive, how God sustained you in those trying periods, inbox me on Facebook or on Instagram. Same name, Oyoyo's World, and definitely you're going to be on the panel to share your story to encourage other women going through similar situations. All right, I must thank all of you immensely for joining me today. My channel is looking good on Facebook. Now you can also subscribe to my channel to support me with $4.99. That will be the subscription fee. You can support me by subscribing to Oyoyo's World on Facebook. Yeah, you heard me right. So subscribe to encourage me because we'll definitely be bringing it here. It's all about women empowerment. It's all about advocacy for women, advocacy for children. And like I said, I am very passionate about children, especially girl child. Oh, yes, he has no respect for women. And let's see. Oh, yes, he has no respect for women. He always calls Black women nasty when he gets annoyed with them. Absolutely. That is Donald Trump for you. All right. Have a blessed day. One day I will tell my story or write my book of abuse from my parents and in-laws. Honestly, please write a book. Write a book. Creative, unique, expensive. Write a book. I tell you, write a book, soft copy, hard copy, please. People are going to learn from it. I tell you, document your story, write a book, and it's going to be a blessing to many. And I wouldn't mind hosting you in my live streams. So if you want to be a guest in my live stream, just inbox me on Facebook or inbox me on Instagram, Oyoyo's World, same name. Definitely, you're going to appear in my live stream and encourage other women that might be going through what you already survived or what you are experiencing, okay? Thank you guys for joining me today. Treasure G's, thank you for being here. I will subscribe for your Facebook page. Thank you. Thank you. Korra is celebrating freedom, not divorce. I love the summation, girl. Thank you, girl. She's celebrating freedom, freedom, freedom. And that is just it. You summed it up for me. You summed it up. You guys are nothing but amazing. I want to thank you for the love and support. Don't forget to share the live stream. Don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up, okay? And I must say, you guys are nothing but amazing. Amazing. That's just what you guys are. Nothing but amazing. Nothing but amazing. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to respond to something very quickly. All right. I will be running off today. Let me know if you're interested in appearing in my live shows. And definitely, I'm going to give you the platform to share your experience, encourage women. A lot of women are going through a lot. And that's why when Korra goes live, a lot of them come out to draw strength from Korra. Let's encourage women to survive. Let's encourage women to live. Let's encourage them to be the best there is, okay? And we can all do that collectively by lending our voices, sharing our testimonies, and sharing our survival stories and how we are thriving. I want to thank all of you. Ooh, James. Oh, thank you for that amazing super chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the support. I really, really appreciate. I didn't know you've been here listening. Why didn't you say hello? Please, thank you for joining me. And I hope you thumbs up the video because I didn't know when you came in. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, guys, you can support my Facebook page by subscribing to my Facebook. Yeah, $4.99. You can support me with that. You can also send me stars on Facebook. And also, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Let's be family. And also watch out on my community pages when I have live streams like this. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Victoria, thank you. Thank you for joining me today. I'm about rounding up. I'll be rounding up in the next, I said 10 minutes. I'll be rounding up soon. So today, in summary, we talked about Korra celebrating her divorce, and then some people were saying, why should she celebrate? I have Gail that came in here and said Korra is not celebrating divorce, rather she's celebrating her freedom. And I can't agree less with her because she is free. Nobody to call her names or to tell her things in the, behind closed doors where nobody's seeing. And they will come out to make themselves look so good. She is celebrating the toxic relationship she was into. She is celebrating everything that went bad in that relationship. She is celebrating freedom from a man that took her child 3 days after giving birth. She is celebrating freedom for a man that came to social media 3 days after giving birth that he is divorcing her. There is so many things for Korra to celebrate. And if you're not seeing that as celebration, also sorry for you because I don't know what else to tell you. And like I said before, there are reasons why people celebrate divorces. There are reasons. You celebrate when your life was messed up in the sense that you even lost your self-esteem as a woman. When you lose your self-esteem, you stop believing in yourself. You think everybody's fault is you're the cause of everybody's problem. Anytime there is a problem, you take responsibility because you've started believing that thing they call you, especially when they call you names. It starts forming in your mind that that is who you are, why that is not who you are. So when you see yourself in that angle, I tell you, it's time for you to do what? To think again, find your strength and how you can survive, because surviving, living is the best thing you can do. I found your Facebook page. Thank you so much, Creative Unique. Thank you. So guys, having said that, I am of the opinion that Korra deserves to celebrate her divorce. She deserves to celebrate because if I put myself in her shoes, I gave birth to a child. Few hours, you're already cussing me out. 3 days, you took the child away. I didn't know where my baby was. I will file for a divorce the moment I come out of the pain of labor. I will even wait for 11 months. I will. Because I was still recovering from the pain of labor. But this is what you tell me, welcome from the journey of labor. When you go through labor, it's like between life and death. You don't know what will happen when you're going through labor and when you're going through delivery. Then you now come out. This is what the welcome party is. Some people gift their wives push party. They buy them beautiful things because of the pain they saw their wife go through in labor. But the gift that this lady Korra got was, it wasn't good. If you doubt it, read Korra's book. You'll be able to understand where I'm coming from. So she has every reason to celebrate. And if you feel otherwise, please, maybe you should take her place and go and marry the man so that you guys can have an amazing relationship, right? All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me today. I so much appreciate this conversation today with you guys. Catch me on my next live stream, hopefully on Tuesday. Thursday is certain. Tuesday, I'm still working on the Tuesday time, but Thursday is certain. Saturday is certain, but Tuesday, I'm seriously working to get that time off work so that I can be able to continue to stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. Thank you guys for being gracious with your time. Thank you for your contributions. I really, really appreciate all of you. You guys are precious. You guys are awesome. And for those that share their life stories here with me today, God bless you guys real good. And I tell you, you will continue to thrive even beyond your own expectation, and your children will call you blessed. Thank you guys for joining me, and check out next week for another live stream. Do remember, you woman that is watching me, yes, you that is listening to me, love yourself enough so you can have love to give out. Be kind enough to yourself so you can have kindness to share. Until I see you guys next time, remember, kindness is a muscle. Get one. Thank you, guys.